In this video, I'll attempt to spend over $100 on food here at Disneyland in Tokyo, Japan. Already, I've been to Disney World in Florida. I've been to Disneyland in California. I've been to Disneyland in Paris, and I've been to Disneyland in Hong Kong. But now I've come to Disney 5 out of 6. I want to know how they're doing it differently here in Japan. Are they going to slice up Ariel into sashimi? Are they going to cut Pluto into some delicious A5 Wagyu? Right behind me is the entrance. Not only am I going to focus on food today, but I'm going to tell you what to me sticks out as being different from the other 4 Disneylands I've been to. And by the end of this video, I'm going to reveal to you exactly how much money I spent. The entrance is right behind me. Let's move. Already the layout here feels completely different. Usually when you walk into Disney, there's kind of like a cul-de-sac and there's a train that goes around the whole entrance area. Here it's just like a long hallway as soon as you step in. The other thing I noticed, rooftop everywhere. This is probably one of the colder, more inclement Disney parks around the world. So I guess they want to keep people protected from rain, snow, sleet, and tsunamis. The castle is gigantic, but where's the food? The first restaurant we've come to, up here you can see the Great American Waffle Company. Looks good, right? I got a glimpse of somebody's waffle. Wait, that sounds bad. There's a line like 200 meters long. What's going on? There's no chance I'm waiting 45 minutes for a waffle. This is gonna be a tough challenge. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough time to spend $100. I've only been here 20 minutes and already it's not looking good. Japan is the most efficient country in the world and these lines are insanely long and they're everywhere. What's going on? Behind me, a place called the Parkside Wagon. It's just a one-off little cart with one food. There should be 5 people there max. Look at this line. The line is still going. I literally think people just walk around and then they see a line and they think I should join that. And now I'm that person too. This sucks.
2,000 years later.
All right, folks, we have our first food of the day. It is the churro, a churro that's gone on a long journey since its inception in Mexico. Now it's in Japan, and they've improved it. They're calling it a creme brulee churro, full of strawberry. This is the first thing I bought today, $4.08. Not bad, although it is just a fried stick. Let's go for it. Okay. You know, I thought it was gonna be like injected with strawberry. But look, it's like a strawberry flavored dough, with a crunch on the outside, hence the creme brulee part, but that's kind of it. It tastes like the cherries from Captain Crunch. Nice. $4, it's a little bit of an appetizer though. Let's keep moving. Right here, you can see people literally in line for popcorn. Arigatou gozaimasu. I paid $2.72 for this popcorn. I also paid 15 minutes of my life, which I hope would be worth more than that actually. Jesus. Demon children trying to eat these pigeons. I get it. I don't want to wait in line either. I'm hungry. Why did I get popcorn? Well, I'm in Japan and this popcorn is actually soy sauce and butter flavored popcorn. Huh? Have you ever heard of that? I have not. Cheers. Buttery, salty. These kernels probably have more soy sauce on them because they're brown. There's a little hint of soy sauce in there. It's nice. This is not what I came here for. I came here to see Nemo on a piece of rice. Cool, huh? And that's what I'm going to find, gosh dang it. The next food we eat is going to be much more substantial. Let's keep moving. All right, folks, I found something I'm actually very excited about. A food labeled as Inari Sushi Sausage Roll, although there is no picture. It says sushi. We're in Japan. I'm excited. Also, they serve beer. Some Disneylands are dry places. I don't like it. How am I going to tolerate all these yelling kids without a beer? 1 Inari Sushi Sausage Roll, please. Hi. Arigatou gozaimasu. Hey ladies, check out my sushi sausage roll. The price is $4.08, the same price as the churro, and the churro has no protein. This is a unique creation that you are only gonna find at Disney in Japan. This is like a skin. It's called aburage, thinly sliced deep fried tofu pockets, flavored with soy sauce, sugar, mirin, and sometimes dashi. Beyond that, the sushi. Many people may not know this. Sushi, it doesn't mean raw fish. Huh? Sushi actually means the vinegar rice often used in something like a nigiri. Beyond that, we have a cold, shriveled dog in the center. Roll it all up and you get a sushi dog. Cheers. First of all, take a look at the circumference. A little bit of vegetables and then a lot of rice. It's soaked with a sweet sauce. And the snap of the tofu skin as you take a bite. It's the weirdest maki roll I've ever seen in my life. Instead of tuna or salmon in the middle, it's just full of cold hot dog. Why? Because they keep longer. Here's what I like about it. Very creative. People here are thinking outside the sushi roll. So far, prices pretty affordable. Nothing too crazy. I don't feel like I'm being gouged. Here's the thing. The yen right now is pretty weak. The power of the dollar is strong right now in Japan. It's another good reason to come here and take advantage of these people at their Disneyland park while they rake in millions of dollars. On to the next food. Behind me, a restaurant known as Cafe Orleans. This is a chance for East Asian folks to get a real taste of Cajun food. Is it Japanese? No. But is it maybe going to be weird because they adjusted the food to match the palate of the people here? Yes, and that's what I'm here for. Konnichiwa. Can I please have gumbo soup with rice and Mickey macaroon and focaccia sandwich and alcoholic beverage tiramisu cocktail?
One cocktail, macaron, focaccia and gumbo soup.
I believe that's right. Arigatou gozaimasu. Why don't you laugh at me so much? Thank you. Tissues. Let's go eat. All right, folks, we have our first real sit-down meal right here. We've got actual, real, authentic Cajun food. We've got dessert, and we have this, a treat for Daddy. And they made sure to let you know, before they said the name of the beverage, it said adult beverage tiramisu. Tiramisu, usually a decadent combination of chocolate, coffee, and cream. Let's see how it tastes. That'll get you drunk, and it'll get you something else if you have lactose intolerance. This is the gumbo. Now, it said gumbo with rice. Found it. There's a random snowball of rice on the bottom of the gumbo. Good. When I think gumbo, I think smoky, beanie, and a random assortment of seafood. We are in Japan. We've got plenty of seafoods nearby. But are they actually making this here? Where'd that seafood be? That's actually quite nice. I don't see seafood, but I taste seafood. It's greasy, oily, rich, beany. You really taste that nice Cajun seasoning in there. And then plus some okra too. I love it. What's not to love? Then we move on to the focaccia sandwich. Quick question though.
Sure.
I see some shrimp, some lettuce, and some kind of a creamy looking salad. Is that Cajun enough?
That sounds like it could definitely have a Cajun twist.
All right, you beautiful Cajun fusion bastard. Let's give it a shot. I taste shrimp, I taste mustard. There's kind of like a creamy, mayonnaise-y, mustardy chicken salad in there. The focaccia bread, it's okay. It's not bad. Is it Cajun? I guess this is maybe their version of a po' boy, but oh boy, that is not a po' boy. Before I get to my dessert, I want to talk about the price. Everything you see here is $19.58. To me, that's not that bad, especially for being at an amusement park like this, because first of all, we have an adult beverage. Beyond that, there's also this beverage, the gumbo, full of rice, drinkable. Moving on to dessert, a macaroon. I'm a big fan of macaroons. This is a food with French influence. With Mickey, it's always hard. Do you go left ear, right ear, or whole face? I'm gonna go ear. It is soft, it's moist, and it's basically a huge thick layer of sweet chocolate frosting in the middle. I know this is not a sophisticated macaroon, but for like a 12-year-old, ooh, that's good. So now, folks, we really have some momentum going. I feel like we're gaining traction, but I want to see more Japanese stuff. Let's keep moving and let's find some. I'm in line for our next food. It looks very Japanesey. It's called a pork rice roll. Perfect. Pork and rice. What can be more Japanese than that? It's so loud here. People are celebrating with glee. I've never been more in the mood to eat a pork roll. All right, here it is. Thank you. Oh, you're not gonna believe this. I've spotted Tinkerbell. Let's go. I want to show her my pork roll. Do you want a bite? Huh? I tried to show Tinkerbell my pork roll. She was not interested. Moving on. They missed a big opportunity to call it a bacon roll. They just called it a pork roll. Cheers. Okay. This is such a Japanese-ified idea of what Americans would eat at an amusement park. It's just a stick of rice wrapped in bacon. I'm not mad at it. It's good. It's porky. They got like a sweet brown sauce on there. It's not bad. Bacony and full of carbs. It's something you can eat on the go, on a roller coaster. Let's talk about the price, $4.08. So far, the foods are impressively affordable. The main issue is the amount of time that you spend waiting to get the foods. But even that is getting better throughout the day as all these children run out of money. I love it. Capitalism. We've come to another kitchen. The theme here, food. Here, I would say maybe Western or American food. They got cheesy potatoes, they've got pizza. But here's the thing about the pizza. It's seafood pizza. That's weird, but something that's not unusual at all here in Asia. So let's try some Japanese seafood pizza here at Disneyland.
Hello, you order?
One cheesy potato and one seafood pizza. Oh, it's good, right? Thank you. She likes my bandana. If you guys didn't know, I got this from a sushi chef in Japan on my first trip here. So instead of being disrespectful, it's actually super cool. Right, arigatou gozaimasu. All right, folks, right here we have course number 6 coming in at $6.80. Seafood pizza. We'll get to that soon, but first, potatoes stuffed with cheese. When we try to crack this puppy open, oh my God, not that much cheese. I'm not sure if there's a cheese shortage in Japan. Certainly not a cheese tsunami anywhere around here. tastes like a potato ole, but they put a little bit of that cheese from the Kraft macaroni and cheese. It's fine. There's a whisper of cheese flavor. But then there's this. This is the seafood pizza. Let's take a moment to try to identify all the seafood on the pizza. First of all, shrimp. That looks like it could be a squid. That looks like it could be an olive. That looks like a bell pepper. Thank you for coming. Tomato. Thank you for your attendance. Then we've got a little bit of pesto sauce. It looks decent. Let's give it a shot. I would say it's about one step down from a Casey's gas station pizza. I had high hopes. The cheese, first of all, there's big patches with no cheese at all. There is no cheese lock. Beyond that, the crust, it's thin, but obviously this is like a pre-made crust. I know there's not some Italian guy back in the kitchen, but it'd be nice if there was. Even if a well-trained rat made this pizza, I'd be okay with that too. In the end, the price is reasonable. We were going in the right direction when they wrapped bacon around rice. What else can they do like that? Let's go find out.
Today we're on a mission to spend way too much money, but here's how you could save some.
Look, I get it. Coupon hunting, it's exhausting, but that's why there's Coopert. It's a free browser extension that automatically tests every available coupon code at checkout and applies the best one. No digging, no Googling, no copy and pasting. It works on Chrome, Edge, Firefox, Safari, and Opera, and it's trusted by millions. Coopert partners with 200,000 plus stores and offers real cash back at over 76,000 retailers. Not points, not store credit. We're talking actual money to your PayPal or bank. So click the link in the description, install Coopert, and let your browser do the savings. Now, back to the show. After waiting in line for about 20 minutes, we are fast approaching Woodchuck Kitchens. We are here for something special, an iconic food that you can find, I think, at every single Disneyland park, the smoked turkey leg. But here in Japan, they do it a little bit differently. All right, folks, we have our next course right here, and it is fascinating for a couple of reasons. First of all, the iconic giant smoked turkey leg. It is, what, they accidentally put it in the dryer? Now, before we talk more about the size, let's talk about the price. This whole thing right here is $6.12. Very affordable. And in fact, I also had a turkey leg when I was in Hong Kong. That thing cost 3 times the price. But here's the thing. It was about 3 times as big as well. This is some shrinkflation on another level. Let's give it a shot. It's good, it's warm, it's juicy, look at that. Just like every Disney turkey leg, it has the distinct flavor of ham. Why do Disney turkey legs taste like ham? No one can say for sure, and it's delicious. I gotta say, I'm a big fan. To be honest, I would much rather start my day with something like this than with a churro, especially on an empty stomach. But this is not all we got here at the iconic Woodchuck Kitchen. I also got this. Now, this is what they're calling an onigiri sandwich. But what is onigiri? This is one of the iconic 7-Eleven foods that you will find here in Japan. It's a triangle. It usually has seaweed on the outside. And then on the inside, it's usually stuffed with something like tuna and mayonnaise. As you see here, beef. As you open it up, all the beef is revealed. It looks gelatinous and like it's covered in a sweet brown sauce. Beyond that, they have some vegetables here that they've blanched. Not that pumped for that. I'm okay with some of this. There needs to be a limit, and that is the limit. As always, we're gonna start with Mickey's ear. Let's go for it. Soft, tender, braised beef. It's fatty, it's sweet, it's savory. And then with that rice is just so perfect. The rice has become so chewy. It is perfect for hugging together all that beef and holding it in place. Onigiri, it quite literally can become a sandwich. Hard to say. I've had a lot of good food so far, but this is going to be a top contender for best food here at Tokyo Disneyland. And this sandwich is only $4.83, which is one hell of a steal. This has really hit the spot when it comes to foods in Disneyland that have also been Japanified. But from here, we are not quite to our goal of $100. In fact, I'm not even sure if that's going to be possible at this Disneyland. The only thing we can do is keep moving. Let's go. Okay, arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you. Oh, it's not finished? Oh my god. Here it is, here it is. Arigatou gozaimasu. Oh god. Huh? Okay. Arigatou gozaimasu. All right, folks, we are on the wrong side of the tracks. If there was bad real estate in Disneyland, that's where we are right now. We're supposed to be in kind of a mining cave area. It's a very dark place to get food. And the food names are very uninspiring. They have names like assorted seafood, assorted chicken, and then this special set. This is an omelet over rice with stuffed cabbage and sausage served with Mornay sauce and tomato sauce, plus strawberry Mont Blanc. Huh? For all the beautiful splendor you see right here, it is $13.85. But what about this? This is a Kirin beer. Well, this comes in at only $5.50. Cheers. Oh yeah, real creamy. Right here we have the Sarah Silverman character from the Candy movie. I'm not sure how that's related to all this food. It's not candy. Then right here, sausage with a bone. I don't want to see normal stuff when I come to an amusement park. I want to see you put a bone into a sausage even when it's not needed at all. It's a good sausage. It's like a Johnsonville cheddar brat. Very tasty. How far in does a bone go? Oh, that I've never seen before. That's a real bone. They repurposed a chicken bone and they put it inside a sausage. What a world we live in, guys. Very cool. On this side over here, you'll see there's a little mountain full of vegetables. Not interested. On this side, we see more of that pink sauce. Can you hear all the noise right now? There's loud music blaring. I hear trains going over the tracks every 5 minutes. I saw some kid get shivved for his turkey leg. We are in the bad part of town. Let's try this out. Pink sauce. What looks to be an omelet. This is confusing. And this is kind of what I want out of trying Disney food. Let's go for it. Just because this looks like an unpalatable plate of poop, it's bad. I got eggs. I got some kind of a savory sauce in there. Let's move on to this right here. These are the cabbage rolls. Boom, rice. And then next to it, you've got the egg. And we've got some pink sauce too. And we mix it all together. Little cabbage, little rice, little egg. It's essentially cabbage wrapped rice and a bunch of other stuff around it. So there you have it. It's called Special Set. And even though it looks like food meant for people with special needs, here, anybody can eat it. And I love that. I'm not sure how much more room I have in my belly, but I have unlimited space for unusual, insane menu items like this. Let's try to find some more. We have come to our final location. Right behind me, Huey, Dewey, and Louie's Good Time Cafe. Here, they have something special. They have physical models of the food. Here, you can actually see what the food looks like. They got a pizza shaped like Mickey Mouse's head. That's a nice flavor profile right there. I already had a pizza, but it wasn't that good of a pizza. This is my chance for pizza redemption here at Disney in Tokyo. I'm gonna jump in line, order that and one other Asian thing and try it out. All right, folks, right here we have our final round of food and I feel excited. I already showed you the food model of what I expect this to look like. And now we're gonna find out for sure, but first, the price. The pizza shaped like Mickey's head comes in at $5.10. Let's take a look, feast your eyes on that. That model looked so nice. I was expecting something more. That looks brutal. Yeah, that's tomato sauce. A small smattering of cheese. Is cheese outrageously expensive here? Beyond that, or small pepperoni cups? Corn. East Asia, why do you love corn on your pizza so much? Did someone make you do that? And then on each ear right here, a pepperoni. Let's give it a shot. Cheers. Switch. It's a not so bad biscuity bread and very sweet sugary tomato sauce with what they're calling pepperoni, but it tastes more like ham. All right, maybe a little bit of corn will go a long way here. This is daycare food for kids who don't understand division yet. Should I be surprised? No. It's not that expensive, but I just want something a little bit more. Actually, I wouldn't mind spending a little bit more money. Japan is known for having some of the best food in the world, if not the best. So what's going on here at Tokyo Disneyland? I was hoping for pizza redemption, and instead I got pizza depression. Moving on to our final food. Is that a familiar sight? Inside, there is egg and chicken. It costs $4.08, like many of the other things that we've had today. So that churro that we started the day with is the same price as this. And this has meat inside. They're definitely losing money on this one. That's egg salad. Not much of it, but Japan, especially in the convenience stores, it's known for its fluffy, delicious egg salad. Here they've missed it with a pork cutlet. Let's give it a shot. The pork is freshly fried. It's still juicy. I can taste those hot oils. It's like a little katsu. I keep calling it pork, but it's a chicken thigh. It's good meat. Wow, that kid's having a meltdown over there. That's why you should never bring your kids to Disneyland. Look at me, keeping my composure. Definitely not screaming inside, wanting to go home. And now they gotta bring them to kid jail. Those kids are freaking out. What now? This, the bao bun, pretty soft, pretty on point. Good bao. Wow. It's good, that's the main point. Is it the best thing I've had today? I will reveal that soon because I need to tell you two things. One, did I spend $100 on food here among 9 different locations in Disneyland? And 2, which was my absolute favorite food of the day? All that coming up next. In this video, I set out with the mission to spend over $100 on food here at Disneyland in Tokyo, Japan. Did I do it? No. No, I did not. I did my best. I ate at 9 different places, much more than 9 foods, maybe 15 foods. And in total, I spent this much, just over 80 bucks. Actually, this is probably the most affordable Disneyland I've ever been to, except for the food. For as much as I love food in Japan, the food here at this park was pretty mediocre. I tried to find some Japanified stuff and most of it just fell short. What at least I can get behind is the fact that the bad food is cheap. Because in the USA, the bad food, somehow still expensive. But if it were up to me, I would much rather go to California Disney Disneyland. Point 2, way too many high schoolers? Is this spring break? There's people everywhere, lines everywhere. Every line, if you want food, you're waiting in line for 15 minutes for food, not for a ride. So these are the worst lines I've ever seen for food. Beyond that, my final thoughts, there is a lot of food here. There's so many places here. I could probably come back another day and actually find some better things than trying to eat pizza twice and hoping for the best. But from here, I only have one Disneyland remaining. Very exciting, but it's in Shanghai. And am I banned from going to China? Probably not. So that's the end of this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Peace from Tokyo. Konnichiwa. God, I ought to be a young Japanese schoolboy again. Those were the days. All right, where'd I park?